I'm headed to Kansas City. It's about an hour drive. Let me turn the map on. Let's see. Oh. Hi there, Addison. Yep, you're first. Huh. Thanks for popping in. Just on the way to my daughter's. She's 60 miles away. No, 70 miles away.
Starting route to Shay Jackson's location. Head east on Southwest 15th Street, then take the first right onto Southwest.
I turned that on. I know how to get there, but I just kind of want to know my ETA on it. So how are you doing today? See you later, Sunny. Oh, okay. Came in to say hi and like before I go to work. Okay, all right. Thank you, Addison. I appreciate that. Let me turn this on my headphones. It's kind of annoying. Well, you have a good day at work, Addison, or Sir Bonks a lot. I woke up with kind of a little bit of a headache. Ow. And a neck ache. Must be my pillow. I don't know. Hi there, Mel's. Good morning to you, too. I got an hour drive. I'm just looking at it. Yeah, pretty much an hour as of right now. That's what it says. It is going to be, oh, shoot. I didn't even think about that. Rush hour time. I have to have them to the airport. I think they wanted to get there by 9 or something like that. I don't know, 9:30. Raining. It's cloudy here. And I was going to check the weather, actually, and I forgot. I did see last night that there's, rain is coming. Where's my radar? Oh, okay. It's gonna be a while because I'm moving that way. It's coming from the way I'm coming. It's coming from this way and moving toward the way I'm going. So it'll be a minute. Later today, I think, before I get there. I mean, before it gets there to me. Yeah, it's been pretty crazy, this weather. Oh, hi, busy lady. I am going to Kansas City. I'm house sitting for my daughter for 4 or 5 days, from today until Tuesday. I don't know what time they get back on Tuesday, but house sitting and dog sitting. Actually, thunderstorms. Yeah, that's what we got coming. Let's see, let me zoom in a little bit. Well, then you can't see the storm. Geez, yeah. I'm seeing down south. I don't know where exactly you are, Mel's, but yeah, I see it. That looks crazy. Excuse me. I forgot to put it in sport mode. I had to put it in sport mode sometimes when oh shoot, I had it on eco. That's why I had no horsepower. Northern Kansas. Oh, northern Arkansas. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see it. I see it on the map. Yeah, it looks bad. I saw last night, Texas, this might be what came through Texas. I mean, obviously, it's in Texas. Last night I saw tornadoes in Texas. I can't remember what, Laredo? I can't remember. I saw some pretty bad tornadoes. I was watching Max Velocity. But we just got rain coming. It doesn't look like bad storms like you got. Yeah, tornadoes. They had different different people in different locations, and I couldn't tell where they were at. He had to verbalize it, but he was like switching from different people. And the one thing, Max Velocity, he's a good, I like him. He's a young kid. He just got his meteorologist license, I think, or just graduated or whatever, but he's had his YouTube channel for a while. And so he, my only complaint is when they're showing a video of a tornado or really bad weather, or just the location, they're on location. They don't show where they're at, whether it's a tornado or not. It would be nice if they put the location of the video of the live feed. Because if he verbalizes it and you miss that part of it, then you don't hear where it's at, like the tornado. Because in the chat, it was talking about Kansas as well. It was saying something about Kansas, and I was like, okay, is that in Kansas? Where the heck is it? Anyway, that would be my only thing. Fun time of year, yeah. And then Mel says, I hear you, yeah, scary. Yeah, I still got my map, my radar going. Yeah, turn that off. So everybody working today? Here, I can flip this around too. We're going to be doing a meetup, Mel's, with a lunch. I am, not we. I mean, I'm going to do a live, but I'm going to do, me and Ray and Wendy are going to do lunch tomorrow at 2 our time, which is Central Time. I got to make my thumbnail. Maybe do a post to let everybody know that we'll be doing a live. And we're not really telling where. I mean, I guess we're not going to give too many details about it just because it's invite only. Okay, Mouse. I will be right back. Yeah. So we drive through a few towns on the way there. First one we're going through is Lawrence. Busy says VIP section. I guess. Okay, I need to speed up a little bit. Hopefully the connection is good today on the way there. Usually it's a good connection. I see emergency lights up here. Is that work light? Is that on this highway or a different road? I can't tell. Oh, my glasses are filthy. Yeah, it's on this road. Oh, it's maintenance. Picking up trash. Love the emoji, busy lady. Yeah, I watched your video of your little chickens. What breed are they? You might have commented back because I commented, but I haven't checked my, my notifications like that. Been busy. I've been a busy lady myself. I just got four baby chicks too, March 29th. So they're just over 2 months old. I got one Americana, one light Brahma, and two cream leg bars. LOL, all thanks. They're golden sea bright bantams. Okay. Yeah. They're very pretty. Yeah, I have videos of my babies. And I've got four older girls. The four older girls I have two gold Wyandottes and two silver Wyandottes. And I used to have three gold Wyandottes, but she disappeared. Like, we think, see, she was the oddball out. Thank you. I will watch your videos. I think I might have already, LOL. Oh, okay. Yeah, my other channel that has most of my chicken stuff on there is Sunny City Slickin' Chickens. And, but I also have, some videos on this channel too of them, especially when I got the baby chicks. They're not babies no more. I call them the littles because I have bigs and I have littles. So the new ones are the littles. And I show my little setup of when I took them outside because I had them in the house in a little brooder tent. Yes, they do get big so fast. Hi, Latoya. Latoya says, I quit YouTube channel, busy lady. I'm just doing a short drive right now, Latoya. I miss Inside too, LOL, yikes. Hi, Latoya. Says busy lady. And then busy lady asks, why did you quit, Latoya? You need to sleep soon? Have you been up all night? I try to go to bed at, oh, you have. I try to go to bed at 10 in the morning and get up around 6:30 or 7. I'm trying to get up earlier, but I've always been a person that needs my sleep all the time. Like, even when I had kids, I'm like, I just need my sleep. Night owl like me. Latoya says, hi, Sunny. They always pick on me, busy lady. Uh, and Sir Punks a lot. Addison says, I'm back. I can be here for a few minutes. Oh, okay. Thank you for coming back, Addison. Yeah, We're still 48 minutes away, 55 miles. We eating breakfast now. What are you eating for breakfast? I'm kind of hungry myself. I'm probably gonna um, 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 give my daughter and everybody to the. I don't know how we're gonna do this. Take my car. Trying to think of how everybody's gonna fit in my car and their and their luggage. So that means I gotta take my stuff out of the trunk because I got my own stuff to make room for their stuff. Because he's got a big truck, and I don't know about me driving his truck over to the airport. McDonald's, okay. Latoya says I can't eat. I can't eat all ice. You can't eat at all ice. Ah, why can't you eat? I've just got my little coffee right now that I made, brought from home. Busy lady says drive the big truck to the airport, lol. It's like a Ford F-150 with a lift kit. It's big and red. Yeah, I don't think he'd want me to drive his truck back. Well, and he's 6'4" or something like that. He's tall. I got a little Toyota Corolla, and it's gonna be him, my daughter, and then his daughter. She's 10. She's tall too for her age, and then my daughter, and then their stuff that they're traveling. For the for the trip, taking them to the airport. Uh, oh, hi, Megan. Hugs to Latoya, this busy lady. Um, Megan says, good morning, Sunny, with the emojis. Where are you going today? I'm going to my daughter's to house sit for 5 days, 4.5, whatever. From today till Tuesday, house sit and dog sit. And that's what I'm doing. I've got 45 minutes till I get there, and I'm going to end my live when I get there. So it's just going to be a short live for right now. I might do a live later, possibly, once I get settled in. Maybe. And then Latoya says, thank you, busy lady. And then Mel says, I got granddaughter in my lap, only way she eats. Oh. And then, hi, the gig between. How are you this morning? Latoya says, people are rude, Sunny, on YouTube. Yeah, they are. They can be. There's some nice people, too. Latoya says, hi to Megan. Busy lady says, I hope it all runs smoothly. Well, thank you, busy lady. How many dogs? There's 2 Rottweilers, 2 American Bulldogs, and 1 little Chihuahua. Well, she's a Chihuahua mix with a Border Terrier. She's still a tiny dog compared to those big dogs. She weighs like 7 pounds. They weigh, I don't know, 75 to 100 pounds or 120 pounds. I don't know. The Rottweilers, the male Rottweiler is really big. Um, Busy lady says, to Mel's, to Latoya says, I am leaving YouTube channel, MB. MB says, oh, Chihuahuas are so cute. Yeah, she's she's a long-haired Chihuahua, but like I said, she's mixed with Border Terrier. And Border Terriers they're kind of an orangish color. She is, and that's Border Terriers. Long, I mean, they're wire hair. I had a border terrier years ago. Her name was Rosie. They're such sweet dogs. So it's a combination of that dog personality and a Chihuahua personality. And then Busy Lady says, I would say I'm driving the big truck with all the luggage and dogs. And then Busy Lady says, I miss my Chihuahua. Yeah. I've got a Chihuahua. Well, we have two Chihuahuas. The one of them is Angel's dog. His name is Paco, and he's the brother of my daughter's dog Marilyn, the little mixed Chihuahua. They're just the sweetest dogs. And then he weighs about, I don't know, between 7 and 10 pounds, I would say. Kind of the same size as my little Rosie. And then my other Chihuahua is my dog. I've had him since 2011 when he was a puppy, just a baby. His name is Chopper. So he's going to be 15. Was he 15? And well, he's 15, 14, I think. I can't do math. And I always forget. I add it up and then, how old he is, and then I forget how old he is. It's how you raise dogs. Love the names. Thank you. Oh, hi, Yvonne. Have a good trip. Thank you. Yeah, I've got 40 minutes to go. It's a kind of drive that it's not too far. It's far enough, but it's not too far. You know? I don't come up here and visit her every day or even once a week or anything like that. I should, but I don't. But it's far enough that I can't get up here a lot, but it's not too far. Only 1 hour. And I'm trying to go around this car. There's a car behind me that's driving like a maniac. And now this truck wants to speed up. What the frick? I'm just trying to get around this truck so I can get over. Get out of this crazy Ford car's way. Now they're going to floor it now. Yep. Oh my gosh. Hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up. Hurry up. Such a hurry. I was timed out by another channel, Megan. That's what it says, the Flanadian. Oh, hi. Oh, hi. Oh, so I thought you're saying hi to Nina. Okay. I thought you were saying that I didn't see Nina in here. I thought you were saying Nina timed you out. I got it. You're saying hi to Nina. Nina says, hey, Latoya. Megan says, good morning, Nina. With the sun emoji. We got about 38 minutes till I get to my daughter's house. So I'm gonna be ending my live as I get there, just so you know. It's gonna be a short live today. Well, for right now. I'll probably come back later. I have been timed out too. I keep going and be an ass, lol. And Mel says hi to Nina. Nina says, I said good morning, Sunny, up there. Oh, sorry. I was that car right there. I was like focused on that car for just a minute. It's funny how they were like riding my butt, like they had to go around me really fast, and now it doesn't even look like they're going that fast. My speed is the same. I have my cruise control on. And Nina says, "Hey, Mels." Mel says, "Sorry, I've been so busy." Understandable, Mels. I think everybody's busy. Megan says, "LOL, busy." Nina says, "No worries, honey, you're driving." Yeah. I try to see all the comments, and they know with these trifocal glasses of mine, you can't. I I could probably be okay. I really don't need my glasses during the day for driving. It's mainly at night, but it does help me be able to see, like words on signs that are a little farther away. My eyes really aren't that bad. And then the phone is far enough away too, because I have to have reading glasses. But it's kind of hard. I have to tilt my head up and down, back and forth, up to see in the bifocal, the reading part. But if I take my glasses off, I can see to drive and I can see. Maybe I'll just take my glasses off. I can see to drive and I can see my chat better. Um, and then Latoya, oh shit, what was that? Latoya says, "I have told them, busy lady." And Nina says, "What time for what, Latoya?" And Mel says, "I am at home right now feeding kids." Okay. McDonald's. And then Busy Lady says, "Point being, keep going if it's what you enjoy doing." At Latoya. Latoya says, "You're live, the Flanadia." And Nina says, "I haven't gone live in a while, Latoya. Don't plan on going live anytime soon." Latoya says, "I am trying to, busy lady." And then Mel says, "I'm waiting for the thunderstorm, are not for the thunderstorms, so they're not as bad." And busy lady says, "Good, I will mod for you if you want. I like to boot people and talk smack." Megan says, "I gotta catch up on laundry today." Yeah, me too. I'm bringing a lot of laundry. Well, I mean, it's a lot, but not like my whole house or anything. But yeah, while I'm up here at my daughter's, I'm gonna be doing laundry. Just about. I think there's like maybe 4 loads. Not a whole lot, but enough. My basement flooded, and so my drain is connected to the drain in the basement that flooded, and anyway, I couldn't do laundry for a couple days. And Latoya says, "Yes, you can, busy lady." And then Mel says, "Megan, I did that yesterday." Yeah. I got a bunch of whites I got to do, especially the whites, but I have colors too. Megan says, oh, wait. Yeah, Megan says, "Good way to occupy the time." Yeah. Busy lady says, "Damn, that sucks." Yeah, my basement. I need to. Uh, it's an old house. It's stone walls in the basement, and the concrete has pulled away from the seal. There's concrete slabs all the way around the house that were probably done in the 60s, and they need to be redone. I just don't have the money to do it. And so the seal, the concrete that's between the slab and the stone wall is coming away. It's breaking apart. It needs to be redone. And so water gets down in there. I need to just do it. I need to just get some concrete and just fill those cracks in. Um, Busy has chickens. Yes, Nina. She has two little, a Seabright Bantam. Uh, I can't remember the Seabright and the Bantam. Then there's something else breed. I can't remember. I'm sorry, busy lady. There's a lot of chicken breeds. I never knew this until I got chickens myself. Actually, no. I kind of learned a little bit by watching other videos like Cog Hill Farm. Cog Hill Farm is where I learned that there was different chicken breeds. And then when I got my own, that's when I learned more about the chicken breeds because I didn't know a lot. I mean, I didn't. There's a lot I didn't know about them. When are you doing your cooking live? I love those too. Yes, I do. LOL. I only now Teresa is later for a cooking live. I don't have channel, busy lady, says Latoya. Hi, Dr. Plow. How are you? Good to see you. I'm about 30 minutes away from my daughter's house. So I'm going to end my live at that time. It's going to be a short live today. And I'm right now, I keep saying today, I might go live later. Golden Seabright Bantams. That's right. That's right. The golden Seabright Bantam. A Bantam is the smallest chicken breed. And the golden has to do with the color, right? And the Seabright is that the color or is that the breed also? Are they mixed or is it no? That's the color because right? Chicken breeds like I have lavender. I have a lavender Americana, and I have a light Brahma, and I have silver. Let's see, silver Wyandottes, golden Wyandottes, and then I have the little cream leg bars. And I think you know the name also refers to the color. Nina says hey to Dr. Plow. Latoya says hi to Dr. Plow. Mel says chickens are good. Yeah. Hopefully the camera stays focused. I got new windshield wiper blades yesterday from Toyota. I never even knew Toyota made windshield wiper blades. They're half the price of the other ones too. I don't really like them though. They're skipping. What? The bottom half isn't even getting wiped at all. What the heck? Mike. Hi, Mike. You want to say hi to Mike? Yeah, the bottom half of my screen, my windshield isn't even getting. Maybe I just got to give them a chance to fit to the window. I don't know. No, they're not working. They claim that they fit the windshield, that they're designed to fit the Toyota windshield perfectly. Yeah, they're not working. I'm having a heck of a time with windshield wipers. Busy Lady says, I can't find a link to T channel. She changed her name a few times. To, like, whose channel? T last? It's the only channel I know with a T. Busy Lady says hi to Mike. hi to Busy Lady. Mel says, I gotta get my dashboard lights fixed. Oh, wow. Yeah. No, Teresa. Oh, okay. So last time, oh yes, I know. Yeah. Yeah, Teresa, little Teresa or little T or, yeah, it was little T. Yeah, little T. Yeah, yeah. I said that before I read your comment, but yeah, I follow her, says Nina. She's, she said she was going to do a cooking live tonight. Okay. Mel says, yeah, I already checked the fuse. That's good. Huh. I'm trying to think. When I had my van, I had an issue with my dashboard, but I can't remember what it was. I just can't remember. And it had to do, I watched a video on it and I had to take my whole, what do you call it, out? The whole thing out and solder something. I don't know. Hopefully it's an easy fix, Mills. When do you find out, Mills? Says Nina. And then Busy Lady says 75 question mark. TF. Mike says, hello, Chip. Latoya says, how can I reach you, Busy Lady? Nina says, has to be 70 in our house. Yeah, that's about what I keep it. My dummy lights all come on when engine starts. And then, and only thing that lights up is odometer. Huh. Yeah. I don't know, Mel. Sounds like you might have a short somewhere, a loose wire. I don't know. Nina says, hey, Juka. Oh, hi, Juka. Um, Rosebud. Hi, Rosebud. Latoya says, hi to Juka. Nina says, hey, Rosebud. Busy Lady says, reach me here. Latoya. On YouTube, yeah. Latoya says, Rosebud. Mel says, yeah. So that's probably $150 to fix. I think it's a dimmer control switch. Oh, seems like a safe space. Rosebud says, hi Nina and Latoya. Latoya says, I will let you know, Busy Lady. And Mel says, hi to Rosebud and gives her 2 rosebuds. Rosebud says hi to Mel. How are you doing today, Rosebud? Says Latoya. My daughter, hold on. Hello? Yeah. Why? I was, okay. Because I couldn't remember what time you said you needed to be to the airport, so. Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, okay, yeah, true, because I am hungry. I haven't eaten yet. Wait, am I turning up here? Shoot, I probably should have, yep. Need to get over. Huh. Yeah, it just kind of snuck up on me. Oh, I like sweatpants when I'm traveling on it. Wait, going on a bike ride? What? It's raining out. Well, I'm not very far from you. It's headed that. Yeah. Well, he might get into rain scatteredly out there riding around. He's gonna get all wet, and then you gotta go to. Okay. I'll send him pictures while he's away. How about that? Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. Well, I'm on my live. I'm gonna chat with the people. I always do a ride along when I'm driving up here. Rosebud says, okay, back to work. Have a nice day, everyone. Thanks for stopping in, Rosebud. Oh, hi, Eric. How are you, Eric? You know, you guys can put your, I always forget about my chat bot. I don't have everybody in there. I think I have Mel's in there under exclamation mark Mel's. I got Eric in there under exclamation mark Eric. I don't have Rosebud in there yet. I don't know if Rosebud you want to be in there. I don't have everybody in the world on there yet. Busy lady, I need to add you. I have Nina on there. Fancy seeing you. There you go. Whose name was that? Oh my gosh, I needed to edit something. I need to do something. Who put somebody in there? The night bot. Well, click on that link and go subscribe. I don't know why I didn't put the name on the night bot. Usually I have the name on there. I don't know who that goes to. Who put a name in there? Wait, who put a name in there? I didn't even see it. Whose name went in there? Hi, B. Candy. Hi, Candy. Megan says, good morning, Rosebud. Have a good one. Says Megan. Nina says Candy with heart face. And then Eric says, ooh, that truck just ran off the road. Eric says, sup, Mike. Mel says, Mel's. Oh, no, it's, let me see, explanation mark, and then Mel's. I'm pretty sure yours is Mel's, unless, wait, I've got a piece of paper here. Oh, shoot, you know what? I got to add you. Okay, I need to write people's names down that I gotta add. I added Nana last night. Mills, I'm gonna add you. I'm sorry, I thought I had you in there. I swear I added you in there. Add Mills. Who else do I need to add? I got Eric in there. Who else do I need to add? Oh, Busy Lady. Okay, I'm sorry, Mills. I'll add you. I thought I had you in there. I swear I had you in there. Okay. Anybody else I need to add in my Nightbot? How's my little donut? She behaving? Says Nina. Yeah, they were getting on the highway and they tried running me off the road. Oh man. And Busy Lady says, I love watching you all drive, but it gives me anxiety at the same time. Oh. Yeah, me too sometimes when I'm watching other people. Whoops. People aren't watching the roads. Yeah. Candy says she's been so lazy lately, just wanting to be in her bed. Oh, poor Donut. Nina says, aw. LOL, when you watch other people. Good morning. Oh, hi, handmade and homegrown. I need to add you in there too. I got to find you first. I was so busy last night preparing to come up here. Huh? Yeah, people are, yeah, they're excited to see the dogs and things. I told them I'd do lives while I'm up here. Short little lives. I'm not going to do like all day lives like on my ride alongs. And I'm not going to do any deliveries because I'm too scared to. Let's see. Mike says, thank you, handmade and homegrown. Good morning, Mike the Bike. I loved your content yesterday. Mel says, but us YouTubers can watch the road, do gig work, and answer chat on our lives. Yeah. Where are we going? I'm going to my daughter's. I've got 13 minutes. So in, I don't know, 10 minutes, I'm going to end my live. Or, I'll end it on my way there when I get closer. Or when I get there, I'll just flip the camera around. Hey, Candy, says Mel's. And Candy says, hey, Mel's, hope you're well. Hey, hi, B, says Candy. And Mel's says, yeah, others can't even watch out for others. Right. Yeah, that's right. There was a guy I was driving with, or person, in a truck, and I was driving, and there was nobody. There was like three cars, me in my lane, this truck was in the left lane, and a vehicle ahead of him, ahead of them. And all of a sudden, they zoom around me and get in my lane just to slam on the brakes and turn. Yeah, stupid. Well, I mean, it was like they knew. It wasn't like they were about ready to miss their turn. It was like they knew they were going to turn there, And instead of them just slowing down a little bit and getting behind me, they had to hurry and rush around me just so they could turn. There, couple car links. Yesterday I was on the highway and this truck, this a car ahead of me, and then there was a truck on the left, and he just all of a sudden I just had to come over and get over in my lane. And I thought, okay, this guy must be exiting at the next exit. Nope, nope, didn't do it. And there was nobody behind me that time either. Makes me so mad when people do that because it could cause an accident, and then I'd be the one that would get at fault because if I rear-ended them, it's always the person who rear-ends someone that's their fault. It doesn't matter whether they cut you off or not. It doesn't matter. In that situation, it doesn't. Jerks. Latoya says, how are you? Oh, yay. Oh, yeah, Friday afternoon. Everyone's going down the shore. Candy says, yes, corn man. Latoya says, how do I do that? Link, Mike. Mel says, you all forgive me sometimes. I am very straight up and forward. It's not meanness. It's I am just tired of pussyfooting around and want to get to the point at me age. Yep. Okay. Bye. How have you been, Candy? Says Latoya. Mike says, Latoya, you'll need a channel membership to vote on the poll. It's a members only poll. And Mel says, oh yeah, I did see your poll, Mike, and I need to go vote on that. I haven't had a chance to do much of anything. Busy Lady says, hell yeah, girl, to Mel's. And then Mel says, thank you, Mike. And Latoya says, it is on the other channel, Mike. Megan says, I need to vote. And Mike says, it's on my channel. To Latoya. And Mel says, thank you all. Candy says, could be better, Latoya, but it's Friday, so I guess that's good. Okay, Latoya says, okay, corn Mike. Busy lady, I am pretty blunt myself. Yeah, I can be. But I also do try to not hurt people's feelings by telling them what I think, I don't know. But sometimes you just get fed up and just say it like you feel it. I may rant on my channel a bit, but I get tired of stupid people. I know. It's that phrase, grumpy old man or grumpy old lady, you don't understand why when you're younger, but when you get older, then you understand. You get it. Kenny says, same, Mel's, I'm done with stupid people. I don't butter people. And Mel says, truth, Sonny, I'm nice and caring, but yeah. Mike says, heckin' cray people be tripping. Yeah, that's for sure. Right? I try to be kind, but if kindness fails, they've asked for it. Yeah. And Busy Lady says, right, I try to be, oh, I just read that. Mel says, LOL, Mike. Oh, boy. But I'm trying to control I say road rage a lot, but I don't really have road rage. I just get upset with other drivers and honk. Like when that truck, went in front of me, and then turned. I honked at him like, oh God, oh my God, the old lady honked at me. What am I gonna do? But it was just letting him know you're an asshole. That's an asshole move you just did. to a point from Candy. To a point from Candy. Wait, is it this exit? Oops, no. That's the way to the airport. Well, to the north, the other exit up here. Yeah, there is a line. Yeah. I laid on my horn for about a minute when I came home the other day. I just don't care anymore. I have places to go. Right. And Mel says, I have at a red light and got honked at because turning left was green. Uh, Candy says, sounds like here, Mel's. Mel says, honked. Yeah. It's not very often I get honked at. I mean, or flipped off. Now, the last time I did, the guy was a maniac, and I didn't do. It was like there was a siren where I'm going down a one-way street and I come to a red light, and the man, it was two lanes, going one way in the direction that we were going, and I'm getting. I'm like 5 minutes away. Um, and hold on. And so anyway, the guy was going berserk, like flipping me off, doing all kind of nasty gestures at me because I wouldn't go because I'm like, where's the siren coming from? Ended up the siren was from behind. And then on top of that, there was vehicles, cops right ahead of us with their lights on. Had somebody pulled over. The guy's freaking honking his horn, flipping me off. Freaking crazy. So that was the last time, and I didn't deserve that. Freaking crazy lunatic. I was on my live too, but you couldn't see him. I had flipped my camera around and tried to, you know, show the crazy lunatic, but nobody could see him. I flip people off all the time. Oh, well, thank you, Mel's. Thank you so much. 5 gifted memberships. Thumbelina, Relly Dean, the real Dean, Busy Lady, and Alice Adams and Duck. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mel's. I appreciate that. Very nice of you. And I feel like I'm missing comments, but I'm I'm not going to be able to read all the comments. I'm sorry. Oh, Johnny. Johnny's here. Hi, Johnny. And then Candy does the little Mabel emojis. Chicken Mabel. She's the mean one. Latoya says, I will get him, Candy. Mel says, you're welcome. Candy says, no, I will get him, Latoya. I need my clouch. And Busy Lady says, I guess people buy memberships on Friday since they get paid. Oh, yeah. Latoya says, I tell him, Candy. And I'm gonna, let's see. Yeah, I'm getting close, a couple minutes away. So I will probably, I'm gonna do lives over the weekend. I don't know what the schedule is gonna be, but just letting everybody know. I am gonna schedule my live for tomorrow. Hopefully, I remember to do that tonight because I'm just now starting to do the scheduling thing because I'm so sporadic, spontaneous or whatever. Not sporadic, spontaneous. Um, Impulsive. Don't know what I'm doing half the time till I'm doing it. Let's see. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to hit show, and now it shows it hid that your message got hid. Busy lady, I'm sorry. I meant to the comment you made about, I think, the feet pics or something like that. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hide it. Mel, my allow gift. You can re-comment that if you want to, busy lady, because I didn't mean to delete that. Okay, I'll check your live this weekend. Okay, Johnny. And then busy lady says, I am impulsive too. Super fun sometimes. Yeah. But so yeah, tomorrow at 2, me and the Dashing Womble and Mrs. Womble, Ray and Wendy, we're eating. Doing a meetup, and we're gonna eat lunch at 2. It'll be at 2. So my live, I'll probably start my live like on my way there, like before, what I'm saying, because it's a little bit of a drive, maybe 30 minutes. So that way I can have it going when I get there. That's what I did last time. Busy lady says feet pics. I don't know. Got deleted and all good. Hello. I didn't mean to. Sometimes, I have dyslexia or something wrong, and but my brain is backwards. Like, I guess I don't know. It's backwards. So I meant to hit show, and my brain flipped it. Oh, I gotta show you 2 of the puppies. They're outside right now. I think he parks on that side of the garage. So I think I'm good to park right here. uh, Gator and Oreo. We'll go say hi real quick. Hold on. Ooh. They have one of those address placards on their house. Hi Gator. Hi Oreo. Hi babies. Hi babies. Oh, he's the crazy one. Okay. Okay. Settle down. Settle down. Puppies. Yes, the puppies. Okay. I'll get back in my car and say bye. I wanted to show you the puppies. That's what I'm going to be dealing with for 5 days. Oh boy. And 2 others. And they can't be out at the same time. Gator and the one dog there. Gator and I can't remember his name. Bishop got into a fight, a really, really bad fight. And Gator lost a tooth, like that big of a tooth. It got ripped out of his mouth. So they can't be together. Hope and my daughter got her hand like gouged open from pulling them apart. Oh, is Geese here? Hi, Geese. Oh, hi, everybody. Okay, um, let's find him. Candy, good morning. Oh my goodness, this Nina. Yeah, there's gonna be lots of fun lives. um, Geese says, "Hey, Mike." Megalos Candy says, "Mike." Nina says, "Hey, Geese." Candy says, "Oh, they're so cute." Latoya says, "Geese." Hi to Geese. Busy lady, just take a pic of one of those model feet from Sally's. Candy. Nina says, haven't seen Casey. in a while, Candy. Yeah, I haven't either. And there's Gary. Good morning, Gary. Early you are. Yes, I am. I'm, traveling up here to my daughter's house to house sit. So that's why. And they got to be at the airport. Well, I thought they had to be at the airport at like 9:30, 9 or 9:30, but I guess they don't have to be there till 10. So um, we're going to go eat and stuff before that, I think. Geese says, "Hey, Sonny. I hope you're doing well, Geese. Um, hope those storms in Texas aren't hitting you. The bad, bad storms, tornadoes, and things." Gary says, "Nina is Flan and Flan is Nina." And Geese says, "Sorry, I've been very busy." It's okay, Geese. I understand. And Gary says, "Mike is Mr. Winky Tippy." Yeah. Mike, haven't seen Casey in a while either. Latoya says, "Positive." Geese says, "I finalized the sale of my land finally." Oh, yeah. See, I was wondering about that. I remember you said, yeah, I remember you were talking about that. I think I get a lot of people saying a lot of things, but yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you got that finalized. Gary says it's a party and everyone is invited. Johnny says, "Okay, Sonny, got to get back to work. Y'all have a good, wonderful day." You too, Johnny. Latoya says he's on Aries channel, Mike, lurking. Oh, Casey. Gary says Johnny boy. Mike says I see. Nina says I'm excited for your weekend, Sonny. Should be fun with the babies. Yeah, I just have to keep. If I can keep them from jumping on me, that's my only thing. They like they can, they will jump, but I just don't want to get knocked over. They're heavy. Geese. I am from Texas, and I have to remember, like these dogs, those dogs can't be around the little dog. The bigger dogs, the Rottweilers, they can be. She goes outside with them. And so there's a gate by the stairs. And one time when I was here last time, I forgot to shut the gate, but nothing happened, thank God. So little things like that, I'm afraid that I'm gonna forget. I'm afraid I'm gonna, you know, I don't want anything bad to happen. That's my only worry. Um, Geese. Latoya says geese. I'm from Texas. And Gary says there's beefs, which is silly, to be honest. Yeah, not everybody gets along, though. People do things to other people, and, I wasn't treated very well. And, I get lashed out at because I decide to put my boundary up and say enough is enough and end that with that person because I'm not going to allow abuse and stuff and be bad mouthed on a live. I'm just not going to do that. So, I have my boundary, and then it's twisted into me making it look like I'm the bad guy. Um, and then so Johnny says hi, posse, gotta go. I just stopped in to see how everybody was doing. Gotta get back to work. Y'all take care. Have a good day, Johnny. Happy Friday. See you soon. Gee says, "How's your boys?" They're good. They're good. Angel hasn't had an issue with his car, and it was doing some ticking sound like a. He said it was doing a weird sound like a penny in a tin can, and I thought it was his tire, but he ends up, and I completely forgot that he had this problem, this issue. It ends up that it was oil getting into the spark plugs, and there's some issues. He's already replaced the valve once, the gasket, I mean the gas valve cover gasket. He had to do it again. He was doing that yesterday. And then, Jeremy's, hanging out. Jeremy's not much of a mechanic. Well, Angel's not either. He just does what he has to, He doesn't he watches YouTube videos and learns how to do it. And then their brother Anthony was there too, helping. So that's always good. And then Jeremy went after that. He went to my grandson's baseball game, my youngest grandson, and I couldn't go to it. So, Busy Lady says, take care, all. YouTube, Busy Lady. Nina says, take care, Biz. And Latoya says, take care, Sunny. Busy Lady says, you'll be fine. Go live and we will remind you. LOL. Okay. McGee says, what part, Latoya? Latoya says, Las Lascombe, Texas, geese. Gary says, I know of like 4 beefs. I'm not saying anyone is right or wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's just people, like I said, people just can't get along. And sometimes it's not even about getting along. It's you get treated bad and you're not going to take it no more. This is why I like you, says Busy Lady. I thank you, Busy Lady. Geese says, I'm in Fort Worth. Um, whoops. Oh, Latoya says, I'm coming down there, Geese. And Gary says, we should all work together. Yeah, we should, and be kind to each other. There's no working with certain people, folks. Yep. I agree with that too. I mean, just people are just nasty, nasty people, and I'm not gonna be involved in that. I tried to get along, and it's just nasty, and I'm not gonna be involved in that anymore. I'm just removing myself, and that's the best thing I can do to keep the peace. Candy says, I understand, Sonny. I put my boundary up by not watching some channels anymore because it's just guilt trips constantly makes people feel bad. Yeah. Mel says, sorry, diaper change duty requires 2 hands. Yeah. Sometimes it requires more than 2 hands. My kids used to flip and flop. Sometimes you had to hold them down. One person hold them down while the other one changed their diaper. Let's see. Candy says, people need help. Yeah. Are you going to work from your house sitting too? Well, work as in doing gig work? No. I'm going to do lives from here, but not gig work. And Geese says, win, Latoya. And Candy says, can't work with people that don't want to help themselves and are entitled. Exactly. Yeah. Or, just straight up lying. Straight up lying. Saying people have cancer. I mean, that's just a straight up lie, and it's just wrong. It's totally wrong. Nina says, I don't put up with crap in my personal life, not going to put up with it online. Yep. Kenny says, I'm not a yes person. Gary says, I've seen that too. And Mel says, now she has hiccups. Oh boy. Kenny says, exactly, Nina. And Gary says, it is worse market or not near. It is worse market or not near anything. Oh, it's in Kansas City, and so there's a lot going on. I just don't like driving in the city, and I don't want to go in an area that I don't know if it's a bad area or not. I mean, in the area that I'm in, as a whole, it's a good area. But I could go into another zone. This is one of those areas that has multiple zones, and one of the deliveries could take me into a different zone, and I could get because I don't know these things. I don't know it, so I'd just rather not do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah, you know. Oh my God, shame on them, whoever said that. Yeah, they deleted their video too. Saying it on a live. Anyway, okay, well, I'm going to go in here, say hi to my daughter. I got to unload my stuff so there's room for their stuff. And we're going to go eat breakfast, I think. I didn't mean your stuffs. I meant other ones I see out here. Oh, okay. What was said? You asking me, Nina? Have fun, Sonny. Thank you, Mel's. It's going to be fun. I like staying up here. They have a nice homey home. And well, have fun, Sonny. Have a good day and a week and a weekend. And weekend. Yeah, you too, Candy. And I'll be live. I just don't know when yet. Well, tomorrow for sure when I do the lunch. But I might decide to go live tonight, show you guys the puppies, or I might do that tomorrow. I'm not sure. Gary says, homie home. Yeah. Mel says, I will be dashing later. Oh, okay. And next week, Geese, says Latoya. She's going to Texas next week. And I don't know, Nina, were you talking to me? Have fun, Sonny. And yes, I was, but no worries. Can't wait to see you in the Wombles. Okay. Okay. So you know what I'm talking about, Nina. I was talking about when a certain person said somebody else had cancer, somebody else in the community, and it was a total lie. And she ended up taking that video down that she said it in. Candy was saying someone said something. Oh, oh, I see. And then you say, oh, yes. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's just a low, very low blow. And, Gary's right. People need to get along. But like we all said, we're not going to put up with people like that. If you are going to be mean, nasty, hateful, lie about things, then, you, there's no point in trying to be nice to somebody like that. You just have to move on. That's it. Colleen says, morning, Sunny. Yes, Nina, it's disgusting. Sorry, I missed that part. Yeah. Yeah. So, there's a difference in getting along and you just can't. When you try and you try and you give a person chance after chance, that's just you just can't. You just have to move on. You have to cut that out of your life. And Nina says, yeah. Nina says hi to Colleen. Okay, well, Colleen, you just got in at the tail end. I'm at my daughter's. I'm house sitting. I'll be doing lives from here. I won't be doing gig work. And for the weekend because it's Kansas City. I'm scared to do deliveries up here. So, and Colleen says hi. Nina and Colleen say hi to each other. But I'll be live at some point. Not sure it's going to be today. For sure tomorrow at 2 because me and Ray and Wendy, the Wombles, are going to be doing a meetup. And I don't know if there's anyone else. Possibly Gig Money Madness B. She might be there. I don't know yet if she will or not. So anyway, all right. Well, have a good day, guys, and I might see you later. If not, I'll see you tomorrow. Positive Poke says that's a party. Yeah, or Gary. It's funny. I call Gary Gary on my lives, but I call him Johnny on his lives. Well, I call him Gary in other people's chats too, but on his lives, I call him Johnny. Well, he calls himself Johnny, Johnny Johnson. So Mel says lots of love, and Gary laughs. Okay. All right, guys. You have a great day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.